It's really a show about friendship, a show about redemption, and how these group of friends sort of stand a test of time with that fraternal relationship that they have. These are friends who have been knowing each other since they were kids, you know. At the age of 13, 14, these friends are hit with an unexpected turn of event that would change their lives as you know it. They find themselves in a juvenile hall. It's 4 boys, 1 girl. The girl, obviously, she did not go. But in this juvenile facility, some of the most heinous, unthinkable acts and things that occurred in their lives, it really, really just changed them. And once they got out of that juvenile facility, they sort of all moved on with their lives. 25 years later, they sort of come back together, and their past shows up again. Things that they were confronted with years ago is now confronting them. And again, that's where there's a little bit of redemption. There's some revenge going on in there, but the test of the friendship is really displayed at that point when they come back together. My character is Shawn Polk. I'm one of the 4 Bellflower boys. There's Shawn, there's Jackson, there's Gil, there's Boots, and there is Jessie, the girl. And Shawn is a bit of the jokester of the crew. He's a guy who has a sort of this effervescent spirit about him. He's very bubbly. He's always sort of the prankster, if you will. And although their lives have completely changed as the time progresses, that you can still see that he has this sort of upbeat persona about himself. We're dealing with some heavy issues, but it's kind of nice to see a character who can kind of sort of break some of the tension up, and that's what he does. He sort of tries to keep things, lighthearted. He's a thinker. He's sort of the mental chess player when it comes to the friends, and you can really see that when he's a kid, but also as an adult. And his bond with Gil is a lot stronger because Jackson has moved on. He left after the boys got out of the facility very early, so he sort of went on. Jessie went on, but those 2 guys, along with Boots, sort of stayed together until they moved to Atlanta. Gil and Shawn just sort of are right at the hip with each other, and they're although they all have different mothers and fathers, there really is a kindred spirit there. There's a lot of friendship there. And the thing about Shawn, he knows how to sort of manipulate things with his friends, especially Gil. Gil is very fiery. He's very emotional sometimes. But he's all about loyalty. So if Shawn needs Gil to do something, good or bad, or in between, Gil is the person that's always ready to do it. Jackson, on the other hand, is not able to do that because his life is a little bit more straight and narrow, so we believe anyway.